There's been a huge twist to the AEW All In main event. Multiple title matches have been added to that same pay-per-view, and some of the WrestleMania 40 stars look like they've been revealed, so stay tuned for the news. We've finally got some matches for All In, come on.
So it's 18 days away and we've got a few, which is...
we got there in the end. But first, a huge twist has been added to the AEW All In main event. Of course, MJF is defending his AEW World title against Adam Cole.
Baby.
Got there in the end. In the main event, as I say, but there's been a twist to the Better Than You, Baby story. What's going on?
Yeah, so they're going to be in the main event. They're against each other, but on last night's Dynamite, Adam Cole and MJF have said they're going to team up on the 0 Hour, the pre-show for All In. They've challenged Aussie Open for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. Adam Cole pitched the idea to MJF, saying that Ring of Honor World titles were the titles that have sort of escaped him throughout his career. He's never had a run with them. He's given some nods to the teams like Kings of Wrestling, so Claudio and Chris Hero, Red Dragon, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, former Undisputed Era members. But MJF wasn't too keen on the idea at first, but he did eventually give in. It's quite a strange match to have them wrestling twice, pulling double duty.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Considering the amount of stars who must be clamoring to get on that show. But I quite like it. I think there's something fun that could play out during the night. At the same time, it's like, it's not an easy match for them either. These are two quite, I guess, work rate heavy matches. You would assume anyway, wouldn't you?
Aussie Open's quite strong style as well. They can beat people up, and it's not like it's going to be a breeze for them. Obviously, it's All In is likely going to be a very, very long show. We know that based on the past previous AEW shows. So the 0 Hour is going to be very early on in the night. They'll have a bit of time to recover. It's still going to be a bit of a tough night for them, but I feel like this has got to be them going, we should have put the tag belts on them. So you've got that Shawn Michaels, John Cena storyline where they're both tag champs going into the main event. Unfortunately, I think it's going to come at the expense of Aussie Open.
Do you reckon they're going to do it?
I think so. It adds more friction to the Roderick Strong storyline. You know, he approached Adam Cole after the challenge, upset that he hadn't been asked by Adam Cole because they're apparently mates, but he's like, you know, he's not wanting Adam Cole. He's not wanting Roderick Strong. He's wanting MJF. He left being consoled by the Kingdom. It's a shame for Roddy. He could have been in that spot.
Do a battle royal.
Yeah,
chuck him in somewhere.
Sponsored by Pepperami. That's what we want.
The card is indeed getting bigger right now. So multiple title matches have been added to AEW All In. Do you say it's 18 days away? 18
days. I believe so. Just about 18. Yeah, roughly. Yeah. Let me know in the comments below.
I hope nobody clips that. About 18. After the Young Bucks beat the Hardys on Dynamite, FTR came out for a stare down with Matt and Nick. FTR challenging the Bucks on Collision, and the Bucks responded last night by simply saying, All In. This will be their third meeting, a long-awaited rubber match between the two teams, of course. That's going to be a banger. That's the match that people want to see on this card as well.
It's one of the most anticipated, right? Yeah. And it'll be a lot of fun. It's kind of the closest we'll get to that Elite versus CM Punk match for a while, right?
You would assume so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Not just that, Darby Allin confronted Mogul Embassy last week after his longtime friend AR Fox attacked Darby and joined the Embassy. This led to Darby chasing AR Fox into the crowd, Sting taking out Mogul Embassy, cornering Swerve and pointing at the AEW All In banner. They did the point at the sign. It's been confirmed that Darby and Sting will now face Swerve and AR Fox in a tag team coffin match at AEW All In.
It's a big night for Sting, getting, you know, as WWE would say, welcome to WrestleMania, welcome to All In, Sting. You're finally getting in front of a big crowd.
Tag team coffin match as well. That's cool, isn't it?
That's going to be a lot of chaos.
I'm probably forgetting something. I don't remember a tag team coffin match off the top of my head. They probably did one on some random Attitude Era Raw or something.
They've probably done one on a Rampage that no one's watched, but I think it was... I'm excited to see what they do with it. Sting is going to jump off something. He's going to crash through a coffin. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That'll be a good one. The AEW Women's title is going to be defended in a fatal four-way match. Toni Storm has already been entered into the match by exercising her rematch clause. She is going to be facing reigning champion Hikaru Shida, Dr. Britt Baker or the Bunny, and Saraya or Sky Blue. So you've got, just to confirm all that, you've got Toni Storm, Shida, and then Britt Baker or the Bunny, and Saraya or Sky Blue.
Yeah, I feel like this is their big chance to get some British names on the, or Saraya on the card, for example. She's got to be in that match. Toni Storm obviously in there, made her name in the British Indies. I think, unfortunate for the Bunny, despite coming back from an injury, I think this is Britt Baker's you've got to get the big fatal 4-way. She makes the most sense on there. But I'm excited to see what they do. Again, it's hopefully they get a good spotlight. The women's division's not had as much attention recently, so hopefully this is pointing in the right direction.
I hope so. We keep saying that.
Yeah, it feels like it's something that we keep going on about, but they really need to sort it, and hopefully this is it. I'm excited though for the rumored matches.
Yeah, right.
Kenny Omega, Takeshita, CM Punk, Samoa Joe, Jeff Jarrett, Grado.
So this all kicked off, just in case you've missed it, we talked about it quite a lot. Jeff Jarrett smashed Grado in the noggin with a guitar on Talk Sport, leading many people to believe that they are going to be competing against each other. I love the idea of that match. I think it's just old school, where everything else on the card is going to be so work rate based. They're going to see some brilliant matches. I think this is actually going to be one of the best.
It'll be certainly one of the most entertaining.
Yeah,
I mean, having Grado come out to Like a Prayer playing with 80,000 people there, Jeff Jarrett is...
If he spent the cash, I hope he has.
I mean, he got Final Countdown for Danielson, so hopefully he's got Like a Prayer. But Jarrett can go. He's one of the most entertaining guys on AEW TV right now. So yeah, I'm excited for both of them to get a spotlight.
I think it's just going to be great old school fun. I think it's going to be a really entertaining match. Speaking of All In, some amazing news as All In has surpassed SummerSlam 1992 in ticket sales. Has actually gone and happened. According to WrestleTix, the show has now sold 79,346 tickets, which means it's overtaken the 79,127 fans who were in attendance for SummerSlam 1992. There's only 4,702 tickets remaining, less than 5k tickets if you want to get your hands on them. I always think of SummerSlam as the build amount, which I think they billed at 82, but that wasn't the legit number of tickets sold, was it?
No, and it's to say they've also surpassed the legitimate number for WrestleMania 3. That took place just earlier this week. They passed that milestone. It seems like it's genuinely going to be one of the biggest wrestling shows of all time.
Oh yeah, it is, yeah.
It's absolutely insane that a company so young has been able to do this in a market that's not their own.
Yep.
And I'm very jealous of everyone that's going. It's going to be an incredible night. 79,000 people. Do you think they'll hit the 80?
Yeah, I think
18 days to go. With that many those matches been announced already, it's going to be.
They only need to shift another 1,000 in the. Yeah, I think it might be a sellout if they really like ramp up the marketing. Yeah. Put some offers on the tickets.
So it's already on the buses in London. You've got that.
It's all over the shop. You know what? I had a mate, not a wrestling fan at all, and he messaged me the other day going, "Oh, you going to this wrestling show in London?" But you haven't watched it since the Attitude Era. You have no idea what's going on. It's such a spectacle that people just want to be there for it because it's monumental.
And as soon as you get someone like CM Punk on it, that folk are maybe casual fans that have seen Punk, his rise in WWE, they might just go, well, let's get a ticket, a walk-up ticket.
Yeah, and they're affordable as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
The cheapest tickets are like hovering around 30 quid or something like that. It's not bad, is it? So I think, a lot of casuals, a lot of lapsed fans will end up there. Congratulations to him. It's absolutely bonkers. Didn't expect to be saying this after 5 years of promotion existing.
Even a year ago thinking, they'll come to the UK, it'll be a Dynamite. And they've gone and sold out Wembley.
Well, I thought they'd do a pay-per-view, but I didn't expect them to announce the stadium. I thought maybe the arena.
We'll do Wembley Arena.
Yeah, right. Congratulations. Seriously, it's amazing. Are a WWE tag team being repackaged? According to Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful, there have been internal discussions of repackaging the Maximum Male models. Those discussions happened a couple of months ago, but they picked up again over the past weekend. I enjoy what they're doing, to be honest.
They're a lot of fun.
It's got a ceiling to it, hasn't it? There's only so far I think you can go with that gimmick, and a short little reign with the tag straps is a possibility, but if they want to be taken a bit more seriously, they might have to switch things up a bit maybe.
But they're both very funny. I hope they get to keep a lot of their natural charisma and chemistry together. Like right now, they've clearly got a gimmick they're having fun in, but they're just not getting the TV time. So it's sort of got that shelf life of the Fashion Police at the moment.
Yeah.
So maybe give them a little bit more edge, but keep the gimmick similar. Both of them have a lot of potential, though. I'm excited to see what they do.
Yeah, they do, and they've really proven that they can do the character stuff really well. I think they're actually pretty valuable. I enjoy them. Whenever they're on the screen, I'm never bored or anything.
I love their debut with Max Dupree as well. Me and Sam loved it last year, and then we were gutted when he got turned into LA Knight.
We are finishing off with some WrestleMania 40 stars. The poster has now been revealed. The first promotional poster for WrestleMania 40, featuring some of the WWE's biggest stars and some that we can expect to see in feature matches on the show. There are no surprises here, let's be honest. You've got on there Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Cody Rhodes, Asuka, Brock Lesnar, and Roman Reigns. I think everybody expected to see all of those on the show, and there you bloody well go. Yeah, there's just no surprises.
There's no surprises there. I think it's Roman Reigns is obviously going to be in the main event.
Yep.
Will he keep the belts? Who knows? Probably.
Oh no!
You think Cody's winning?
I said this last year.
I know we said it.
I truly do this time around.
Yep.
I truly do.
Yep.
But I don't know.
No, it's so unpredictable. I'm not excited for WrestleMania 40. It feels so far away.
Absolutely. We have got something very special coming up on the channel later this evening. Tom Campbell took Jeff Jarrett for afternoon tea, and that is going to be hitting the channel this evening. So keep an eye out for that. As you can see, Tom and Jeff Jarrett share a scone.
Yeah.
And have a chat as well.
Yeah,
they talk about wrestling too. We'll be back with more news very, very shortly. Take care of yourselves. See you in a bit.